journey of becoming a Now-ist is so important because it's enabled me to go through some challenges in my life and to come out the other side. And then when you come out, you just want to share it with people, right? When you have a lot of anything, you just want to share it with people. So we're going to learn about your I am presence. We're going to learn about inspiration, imagination, manifestation, how to pay it forward, the concept of yourself, how to live in gratitude. And I kind of call this beginning of our seminar the nest. The N stands for Now-ist. E stands for essential. And your S is strength. T is for training. Now-ist, essential, strength, training. This room is going to become our nest. My dad, and I were driving here in Santa Barbara, and he talked about the nest and that idea of the nest. He says, you know, when you were young, you have this safe place where your parents are, where your family is, and you go out in the world and you're young and you just, you make mistakes, you have problems, you have victories, but you come back to the nest. And the nest is that place of comfort, that place of peace, that place of connection where you find your center. So this is your Now-ist essential strength training. This is your nest. And whether you weren't blessed with a wonderful childhood or you had tough times, you didn't have parents, or you lost your parents early, the nest can always be that place you go back to. That's why I'm so committed to guiding you through this experience for 2 days so you can have a nest, a new nest, a nest that never leaves you, that whenever you go out into the world and things kick your butt and things don't go right or you have wins, you can always come back to your present moment. That's your nest, your Now-ist strength training. So this is the beginning. So I just want to put it out there right now. We're starting to build our nest. I mean, Kirsten and I, when we're rehearsing up and writing songs, and our record, last year we put together a whole 10-song record, and the wonderful Tom Flowers produced it. And we're out at Kirsten and Jared's house, and there's these red-tailed hawks up in their nest. And these little fledglings, every season, right? Every season they fly out, and they crash, and they go back, and they're always going back. They're showing them how to fly, right? They're just right next to them. They tumble. Some of them hit the ground, right? They go down or they fall out of the tree. But they always have that nest to go back to. So in life, when it knocks you down, when you're having problems, and you're flying and you're making something wonderful happen in your life, you go back to that place and celebrate yourself. Because we don't celebrate ourselves enough, is what I find. We get so caught up in the doing and the seeking, we forget. In this present moment, you are enough. You are amazing. You have so much more power than you know. You're so much more powerful than you know. So I'm hoping, my intention, not my hope. Hope's a little bit of a beggar. Intention has some power. I think that's why Oprah says, hey, we're setting intention. We have this major meeting we're doing. We set an intention. What's our intention? I'm setting my intention. We are going to shift this county, people living at lower levels of energy, we're going to shift them up into our elevation, our frequency. Because in the present moment, when you're connected to that divine oneness, this moment that's connected to infinity, that's when you have power. That's when your life can change. That's when you have your personal power back. Because if you look for it out in the world, if you look for it in time, it's fleeting. It's a missing mark. You're never going to find it. Because you'll think about the past or worry about the future. And they say that, there's no such thing as stress. There's only people thinking stressful thoughts, according to Dr. Wayne Dyer, who is a soul brother of mine that I never met, but I sure to love him. He's all in the book, The Now-ist. He inspired me so deeply. That's one of his things that I think about it every time I'm feeling stressed. There's no such thing as stress. I'm just thinking stressful thoughts. Think differently. He says when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So change how you think. Change what you look at. You have the power, but it only happens in the present moment. That's why I'm so committed to it, because I know how powerful it is. It changed my life. I don't expect you to live my life. I'm just here to give you tips and trainings and clues and synchronicities and mystical experiences. We're going to have some, trust me. Get ready. We're on this train, but sometimes it goes crazy. It kind of goes off the rails a little bit. But we always come back. We always come back to the nest.